Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 26th episode of ICC Biz Live. We have completed 8 months today. It has been a very interesting journey with C-suite people. Today, our program is indeed unique. We have with us Mr. PRASAD Lal. He has been our a part of our Antarctica expedition twice as a member and the third one as a leader. He, the kind of experience he has had is unique. I mean, only maybe comparable to the person who has gone on space recently. But again, that will be apple to orange comparison. Anyhow, sir, I hand over the mic to you. I request you to introduce yourself, the man from Antarctica, to our audience, our members, and our viewers.
Thank you, ICC Biz Live, for inviting me for this episode. In fact, I joined the India Meteorological Service as a forecaster. And India Meteorological Department was a part of Indian Antarctic expedition since the first expedition. So in 90, I tried to go to Antarctica. That way the Antarctica came into my life. And I went to Antarctica as part of adventure. And when I reached Antarctica, I was not sure that I will be able to do good there. But Antarctica itself revolved me. It makes me a different person. And it made me so different that I visited again Antarctica for 18 months. And then I was offered the leadership of the expedition. And that way, I called myself the man from Antarctica. My personality was built in Antarctica, and that is why I am the man from Antarctica.
Thank you, sir. But if I were to become a man from Antarctica, what do I have to do? Do I have to study physics, chemistry, engineering, and do I have to work, have a government job? What do I have to do?
In fact, Antarctica expedition is run by Government of India, Ministry of Earth Sciences, and it invites application from different departments. So there are certain permanent departments who send their people who have their program, regular program. So for that you have to be a scientist.
Okay.
So first qualification is a scientist. In a scientist, you may be scientist from atmospheric sciences, geosciences, biological sciences, medicine, engineering, any field, wherever that work is going on in Antarctica. So that way, any person who is willing to go there, that becomes the person who has gone to Antarctica. He gets a certificate that you have been to Antarctica. But to become a real Antarctic man, you must have winter there. Winter means you have to spend the winter nights there. That is a 14 months in Antarctica. So that is the process. Yes, please.
What is the temperature there, sir? What is the temperature? Minus how much?
When I last three expedition, it was up to minus 40. Not much below. It was minus 40.
Okay, now go to the next formal question. You call yourself the man from Antarctica. What personal and professional transformations did Antarctica insight in you?
Yes. When I went to Antarctica, I was 42 kg weight. I was very lean and thin. And as I know, the Antarctica is a very hostile environment. And there you have to work with the different type of the people, different community. There may be scientists, there may be logistic people. And India never worked with a multiple teams, with a multiple discipline of persons of multiple discipline. So that was first challenge for me, whether I can survive there, whether I can work there. But first thing I learned is the adaptability in Antarctica. So I adapted the people, and then let the people adapted me. So that was the thing. First thing was adaptability. Then I have to align my goal with the expedition goal. My goal was primarily to go to Antarctica and become an Antarctican. And then along with you, that doing my research. So both things has aligned when I went there. This way, Antarctica changed my total personality. I became more tolerant, more empathetic, and more submissive to the people than caring about the people. So this was the changes this Antarctica brought me. And by two expeditions, I become the completely adapted to Antarctic environment. And later on, when I become leader, it was a very successful expedition with no accident, nothing like that. So that makes you it make me a complete officer. You can say a complete human being.
Great, sir, really great. But how do I, what learning points do you have for me? I am a, I'm a doctorate in economics and head of economic affairs and policy in this chamber. But there are other high level people hearing this program also. How do you have survived at a temperature of minus 48 degrees? So how do you translate this survival lessons from Antarctica? And you have had processed food. I mean, I don't think you had to cook food for 14, 15 months of your each expedition. You had 3 expeditions. How do you translate these survival lessons into practical strategies for leadership strategies for corporates?
In fact, Antarctica expedition is not only the going and coming there. When we go, any person goes there, physical survival is no issue. We have a good station, maintaining it at 18-degree temperature plus. We have very good supply, but there are uncertainty of weather, uncertainty of fire, uncertainty of accident. So anything can happen to you there. So you must be aware of your circumstances. Where are you working? Where are you working? So first thing is you should be aware of what are your limitations. So Antarctica teaches you first thing your limitations. Fragility of your life, fragility of environment, how fragile environment is. So these are lessons and this translate into your working. Just like Antarctica, everything is planned. With every plan, there are uncertainty. Similarly, when I came back to India after becoming a commanding expedition, I was the director of finance of my department. There are several issues where you have to plan, you have to foresee much in advance. You have to see the people, you have to see the aspiration of people, then fulfill them. The same thing I was doing in Antarctica. So this way, Antarctica and learning that can be applied in our field. That is, you know your task, you know your people, and use them to their fullest capability.
So basically, what I learned is that you draw several contingency plans and possible
Yes.
contingency and possible solution for that, which you will strategy for that. I mean, for that to learn this, we don't need to. Everyone doesn't need to go to Antarctica, but that we can do it in our everyday lives also, in corporate life,
yes,
personal life.
Even A to Z plan may not work there. So because the supply is fixed, whatever is required there, you have been given once.
By the way, one simple: do you have to, did you have to ration food and water there?
You have to know what you have to utilize there. At each station, we have the supply of 350 kiloliter of fuel for running the entire station. Or every day we need 700 liters of the fuel. But when I reached there, I found that fuel supply was limited. This was the fuel supply for only 7 days. Now this you cannot plan this. So you have to make the immediately whatever is available, you have to utilize those things. So I airlifted the fuel from ship to the station to run the station. Similarly, we have to close down some services at the station, just like heating up the station. So you innovate to do it, to overcome what the problems come there, then and there itself. And that depends how much your team is with you, how much you know your team, how much you can explain. And that is where your previous experience of being Antarctica comes in your hand. So whenever you are giving the higher responsibility, your previous job, your previous profile also work there. That gives you the line of action, how you have to go to proceed. That is how the Antarctic experience and corporate experience links here.
Right, sir, right. So, can you share some one extreme condition fuel supply? Any other extreme conditions which you had faced and you have taken preventive
Yes,
measures?
yes,
What?
there are several instances like this. The first accident came to our. For there, we need the vehicle to offload the material from ship to ice shelf. So my station has 8 vehicles, 8 polar vehicles, and previous team has to keep all polar vehicles ready to work. But when I reached there Antarctica, I was told that there are only 2 vehicles in operational position, and they are at the station. The station is 70 kilometers away, and you cannot bring vehicle in the summer because the water channels are open. So that was the problem. Now my problem was there was vehicle on the shore. I have to get them repaired. And when we were repairing the vehicle, suddenly the wind speed increases. So my staff told that, sir, you go back to the ship, we will repair and come back. Then I stayed there with them till they pull the vehicle away from the shore. And next day morning, what we saw, the 5,000 liter fuel that ice has taken. So such situations comes and you have to handle this and there. Similarly, human problems come. Once the sun goes down, because our life is built in a rhythm of the sunlight. Morning sun comes and evening sun sets. In Antarctica, the things are quite different. Every day, when the days drops, day size reduces from whole 24 hours to the zero. For 40 days, it is a polar night, and then human psychology changes very rapidly. In fact, when the nights reduces to become the 12 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours, then people psychology changes. Then your task comes that how you handle your people, how to make them comfortable there despite of all problems. Blizzards is coming, temperature is dropping, and in that they have to work also.
So basically, you need multi-skilled people in your expedition. That is very true for corporates also.
Yes.
You need multi. You from accountants to marketing people to research analysts. You need multiple skilled people.
Not
Yes.
only you need the multidisciplinary team, but you need the coordination between the team.
Yeah, that is the next question I was coming to, that managing such multi-skilled people in such extreme conditions must have been difficult for you.
Because there are only 25 people. There is no support staff there. Each one who goes there, he is specialist in his own field. Scientists are specialists in their particular field.
Okay.
Then logistic people, some are the station engineers, some are the vehicle mechanics, some are the crane operators. So everybody has a special work there. In addition to, there are plenty of tasks. Station cleaning is there, cooking is there, then disposal of garbage is there. So everybody has to do it in rotations. So that mindset is setting up mindset that we are a team. We will survive if we all will survive or none will survive. Suppose fire takes place in Antarctica, everybody has to pitch in. Otherwise, the station will be burnt out. In Antarctica, if the fire is there are least chances of survival. So, very first task a leader make the firefighting teams. So, this way you plan every step. Then you need the entertainment for your people. You have to plan that entertainment also. Similarly, you need a mess officer also. One of them you have to become the mess. So that the same food is not by cooked every day. So people become bored. So lot of things are there which are not listed anywhere, but you adopt there and survive and proceed further.
It's a very interesting question coming to me. What entertainment do you give? There's no any internet there. Is there internet?
Yeah. Now, when I went as a listener or as an expedition leader, we were having very limited in internet. Only we could have received the emails, that too without attachment. Our size download size was 25 KB only. Beyond that, you cannot download. Similarly, we have the very good audio and video library there. So every day we run a show. Every Sunday we used to run Mahabharata, Ramayana.
Oh, you had recorded CDs with you.
We have the city. Then we have a very good library. Library consisting of novels, then expeditions, and then mountaineering. Every type of books are there. So these are the static things. Then we have the music system. Every member is given plenty of cassettes and player so that they can play the music. So these are the peripheral things we do. In addition to that, we do morning meeting every day. We talk to everybody if he has any problem. So we try to figure out if any person is going for problem or he is suffering from any problem at home. So we try to discuss and try to resolve it.
So how do you, very interesting life, how do you apply this in today's business environment?
Sir, in business environment, now the people are very hurry. They don't have time and patience. So now a time the problem is you have to create the patience in the people. You think that when the people are there in Antarctica, they are in isolation. They are away from their family and you become their family there. So similarly in the corporate world also, if you sit in your chamber only and don't interact with your people, they feel isolated. So you should get attached with your people, and once they know that you are for them, they are not only for you, then they will perform, and that way you can handle the any type of problem, whatever is comes in the office.
Well, that I can say for our commander. He always shows he's there for all of us. My next question is, what was the biggest leadership challenge you faced in Antarctica and how did you overcome it?
Yes, only one little problem came. In fact, when we were going to Antarctica, I was having two doctors. Those doctors were not aligned with the Antarctic life. So initially, when they came to know that at the station they have to do the entire cleaning duty, kitchen duty, they become reluctant. And one person even refused to go to the station from the ship because ship life was much comfortable than station life.
Right.
So I tried to send him back because I cannot work with a person who is reluctant not to work or not to mix with the team. But I was told that if you send back one doctor, will not give you the replacement. So I have to carry back that doctor. Her entire expedition and praying and making arrangement that no casualty occurs. So this way, the running a station, knowing that the doctor with you is not of a use, it was a big adjustment doing. Second thing, two of my staff, engineers from engineering team, they got the hepatitis B detected on board ship. I have to send them back, and I convinced my team to work without those two persons. So these were the two tasks to running the station without having the manpower.
Right, sir. So basically, you converted for one person, you converted reluctance to concurrence.
Yes.
That is great. I mean, one thing which we learned during our in student life is never say no to any job if in private sector. And if you say no to any job, you will lose your job. But in government sector, we have seen people sometimes say time is up, come tomorrow, and this is not my work area. These sort of things we have faced in government sector.
In Antarctica, both options are not available. If you are in Antarctica, you have to work as per assigned task. There is no way out that you cannot work, but your speed may be low, your adaptability may be low, then you need some assistant. But you will not do that, doesn't work in any expeditions environment. And especially in Antarctica, when you are isolated from the world, nothing is going to help you either to the person or to the expedition leader. You all are there to survive or to perish. So main mindset is we all have to survive and return to the country in the format which we came to Antarctica.
So, drawing from your experience, what do you think about the government decision making in extreme conditions like kind of Trump tariffs we are facing today, or some extreme situation?
Sir,
Government,
in government also, decision are taken in same way. Only change is there that you can take help from outside or others. So in the government making decision, you can help from anybody else who is more expert than. First thing you have to plan meticulously. As I was in the finance officer of my
okay,
department also, so you should know how many projects are running. You have there 1,000 people under IMD on roll. You need to pay them their salary every time, every month. You have to pay their medical expenses. So despite of all restrictions, in government of India, you know that it is now the money is spent on the monthly basis, and then adjusted at the quarterly basis. And in half year, you if you don't spend that much, your money is withdrawn. So contingency plan and running the situation station, running the department under those constraints. These were the learnings from Antarctica, because you can take all the negative things from outside, don't express
right.
anything, and go on working.
So, in your opinion, is a truly effective leader, whether in an expedition or in the boardroom? Who is a truly effective leader?
You should be empathetic to the people. You should develop your humility towards the people. You have the facts and apply them with humility and empathy. So that
Okay.
your
Empathy, use the word empathy, right?
yes, empathy. So that your task is done, people are happy, because normally it doesn't happen both. people try to avoid the task. And if you talk them with and explain them properly, so if you have the clarity without you talk to the people without ambiguity, people will listen you, people will understand you. So a leader should be able to convey his thoughts and understand the other people's thought and make a decision in a combination of both, so that the work in hand also is done and people are also happy.
So how do you motivate your team? That means to motivate your team, you have to study each and every person background thoroughly.
Yes, not even in Antarctica, even in when I was in IMD headquarters, I was having 150 people
Okay.
when I went to joined administration, and I was having the biodata of each 150 people, and what the task they are doing, what the process they are doing, and what are the problems with their home front. Everything I was knowing. And every day I used to go into all my units and see what the people are doing. So that way, that created a relationship between me and my staff, and that is a way to motivate the people without saying anything. If you involve with them, they will get motivated.
Yes, sir. Basically, only one word is coming out from you: team, team, team. Repeatedly, this word is coming out.
Yes, to team. Unless the team works, you alone are not sufficient to do the job. Any job is a teamwork. In government, it is teamwork. In expedition, it is teamwork. And leader is
Now,
for team only. And leader is not individual for individual. It is for the team.
now, how do you balance your IQ with EQ? You
Sir,
are a
unless
leader.
you join both, you are not going to succeed. Still,
Okay.
only IQ you are having, then you are isolated. Only if you are having EQ, you become too much emotional, you cannot test the task. So your should be a good combination of both. Proportion depends upon the situation and time. How much? Sometimes you become more emotional, sometimes you have to more IQ.
So you are saying that unless I control my emotions, I can never succeed professionally. Which
Yes,
is
sir.
very, very, very true. That is
Yeah.
even what I am trying to teach my children also. But at a young age, they don't really don't get it. But I learned it over time. Until and unless I control my emotions, how am I going to succeed in my studies, in my professional life, in my professional growth? Your thoughts?
Sir,
Same.
for personal growth, you must be focused. If you are not focused in either in your work or your workplace or in your thoughts, you cannot succeed. And if you have plenty of problems all around you, you cannot focus. So for a complete growth, your focus should be there on task and on yourself also. So I say that it is a total focus. If you are focused to the everywhere, then you will have a growth chance. Those people who don't focus anywhere, they don't grow. They survive only.
If you have to summarize your leadership philosophy in one sentence, what would it be?
Karma yoga.
What,
You
sir?
do your task. It is karma yoga. You perform without thinking what will be the result. Because if you perform in the right way, the result will be there and that will be good.
So Bhagavad Gita you are quoting. Ma phaleshu
Yes,
kadarshana.
yes, yes, Bhagavad Gita. In fact, Bhagavad Gita have been the guiding path for me for my entire life.
Okay. what is the most unexpected thing you discovered about yourself in Antarctica, which you never would not have realized in had you not gone there?
I never thought I am so much resilient. So Antarctica developed resilience in me, or it brought out from me. Similarly, I was not knowing that I can survive in a such environment where everything is hostile. Because the people become, as soon as you pass the time, even when depression sets in the people, and the people become hostile. Environment is hostile. So I can survive in a hostile environment, that I was not knowing. And that was the biggest change, that resilience developed in me. I survived 42 months in Antarctica.
So the survival tip you can share with us is in one word is resilience
Yes,
and
it is
adaptability. And
I,
adaptability.
in fact, I'd put in a three words.
Okay.
They are adaptability, alignment, and attitude. All three
Adaptability,
things.
alignment, attitude.
Yes,
A.
yes,
Okay.
triple A. This triple A is required for success anywhere, whether in be Antarctica or in normal life or in office also. In office also, you have to adapt so many things, and then you have to align your goal with the institution goal, and you have to keep your attitude positive. Same thing applies in any hostile environment. First, either you adapt it or innovate to get it adopted. Then, if you are misaligned, you will not get reach the goal. So align your goal with the current environment, and then keep your attitude positive. Everything is there, but if your attitude is not positive, you will not survive anywhere. Either in India, in the office, at home, also you will not survive.
But one thing, did you and your team members miss your family very much during those 14 to 15 months
Yes,
each time?
yes, it is a normal human phenomena. So for that, you give them to we talk to our family over phone, and then on every special occasion as an expeditioner, I used to give them 10 minutes time that you go and talk. And if there is any problem with their department, I used to talk to their department that this person's family or this person is having problem, you resolve it. So this way we keep those depressions level low.
So how did you maintain emotional balance during those periods of expedition? How
In
did you
fact, this
maintain?
is the individual's capacity, how much emotional balance you can maintain. Because I have seen the people going berserk there in the mid of the mid winters or so. But if you keep yourself busy with your work, busy with in developing your new qualities. I started reading mountaineering expedition books in Antarctica, and that kept me very much busy. Then I started listening the music. So this way, if you keep yourself busy in such environment, there is no issue to or adaptability or survival there. And
About mountain.
same thing we tell the people also, because we organize games outside even in the cold. We make the run also. So many activity we used to do so that people get involved in other things rather than thinking their own home, their own family. So just keep them diverted, their mind diverted, and make them busy with some constructive work. So that way keep the people away
About
from the. Yes,
mountaineering, I would like to say my father the scale Kanchenjunga, and he was one person who could survive under extreme condition. Unfortunately, he's not with me anymore. Anyhow, that is just for sharing. Now, coming back to you, what scientific takeaways do you have to share with us in of these three expeditions?
In fact,
What are
my task was climate study and ozone study. So normally in Antarctica, very few stations are there. So that was a continuity program to provide data to the world climatic data and world ozone center so that ozone monitoring can be done properly. So that was my contribution. And similarly, they are in India, they have done a mapping, and so that adds to the global knowledge. There is nothing specific for country, but this is for entire humanity, for entire scientific community.
Oh, so our gain as a nation is about global warming and other what climate changes are happening in
Yes,
where the route is undertaken. Okay, that is very interesting to know. So, and if Antarctica taught you one lesson about humanity, what would it be? I mean,
that
I think you covered in your previous answers.
yes. So that you work with empathy and with humility. That is one thing you develop humility. Humility is much more required nowadays because people lose their patience. So only with humility it can come back and people can stay normal. And this is the lesson that stay with humility.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, sir. I have seen arrogant people not focusing more on their anger rather than IQ or EQ. So,
Yes.
and of all coming to all these three inspirations, what was the who or what has been your biggest inspiration in these journeys?
Biggest?
Who,
Sir,
sir?
can you repeat again? I could not hear it.
Who or what has been the biggest inspiration for you for these three journeys of Antarctica?
It was the self development. This was a personal ambition, and personal ambition and adventure kept me motivated to go to Antarctica and work there. So it was nobody's else motivation that took me there. It was my own initiative and my own adventurous life that took me there.
Okay, now before we open the platform for public questions, I have a couple of more questions. But I now open the platform to the audience, those who are viewing. You will not get the man from Antarctica every day. If you have any questions, please put in. Okay, till the audio question comes, uh, my question is share some funny experiences of Antarctica.
In Antarctica, everybody thinks that nothing will happen to him. And this was with me also. And when I was expedition leader, I went out in the blizzard to the container complex and I got locked inside the container. Nobody was knowing that where I am.
And there was no
So
mobile phone to track you also.
no, I was having set wireless, but the wireless stopped
Oh,
working inside
okay.
because from inside the container you cannot communicate. So that was the accident that shook me. That I never thought that it would happen. I took every precaution. I put the rod inside the at the door so that it will not collapse. But what happened? Due to wind, it went out and hit the rod, and the rod moved away, and the container got locked.
So how did
So
you get
out
rescued?
yes, so out of desperation, firstly I tried to contact to Then I tried to push it by hand. So a little bit, few centimeter, it was going up away. Then it is coming back. Then inside that container there was 100 kg sugar. I dragged that sugar container baggage to the near the gate, and I pushed it to the gate, and luckily gate opened.
Okay.
So this was the incident, because if I could not open it, nobody could have came to know, and that could have been my last day there. So sometimes we think that nothing will happen to me, and it will happen to anybody else. So this notion, although being a part of 3 expedition, we always say everybody that whenever you go out, carry one person with you. But because I was expedition leader, having wireless, I thought I can communicate anybody and everybody will be listening to me on wireless.
So this is applicable in real life. Even today, do we really think before we hurt someone? I mean that, or we always carry the notion that we will live forever, we will live for 90 years. But do we really know? I may not be alive tomorrow.
Yes.
So these kind of foolish notion. Personally, I have learned bitter lessons in life, and I am prepared for every contingency.
Yes.
So, but generally, people do not. I mean, they do not have a long-term vision. I mean, they enjoy the day. But don't you agree with me?
That in Antarctica we have the one motto, that be prepared for the worst, and whatever you get, that all is bonus.
Absolutely. Very good lesson for life.
Yeah.
Whatever you get is bonus. Now,
Yes.
if my parent, I tell me, if if my colleagues, I mean my relatives ask how is my mother, I will say, to me every day is a day of bonus. That is what I am prepared, mentally prepared for the worst, but whatever I am getting, I am getting the best from God. That is what I am.
Yes.
What
Yes.
I
Yes.
think.
And that
So,
is my way of working also. I always get prepared for the worst.
thank you, sir. It seems there is no question from the audience as of now. If we get questions later, we will share with you. And now our stipulated 45 minutes is over, and so we would like to end this program.
Thank you very much for inviting me and having discussion and taking me back to Antarctica again to think so many things. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And thank you to ICC also.
Yes, sir, definitely. And this recording of this program will be visible in X, earlier it was Twitter, in LinkedIn, and YouTube, and many people watch this show ICC Biz Live at their convenience, and we will let you know
Yes.
who are the viewers.
Kindly share the recording also with me, because I have not recorded it.
Yeah. We will share the recording with us.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you for your tech team also.
Sure. Thanks.